Hey, like, hey, finger on it, like.
Let's hear it for the starting five for your LA Clippers. At forward 6'5", number 14, Terrence Mann. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At guard, 6'3", number 24, Norman Powell. At the point, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Now the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Tick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at center. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Mann in at the small forward. You know, Brent, some players tend to start the season fast, and others start it slow. Which camp did you fall in?
Well, I appreciate the question, Kevin. I just personally wanted to come into the season ramped up and ready to go, in great shape, and just setting a tone for the year. That not only does it for me, but I think it does something for your teammates. But there's another side to this. The seasoning of a player is also important. A guy 10 years into the league, they're going to work themselves into a lather, and given the level of contribution that they make to the team, they'll be ready when the moments are biggest. Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Zubac a screen on quickly. And the dunk by Zubac.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
James Harden assists.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years, and that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
And here's Harden after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Harden outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You could see that coming. Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
And here are the Raptors now, leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Clippers with the ball. Raptors knocking down the tray. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Barrett.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Here's Harden after Toronto got the three-pointer. They need this. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Clippers, Bamba is checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's done in for Terrence Mann. Here's Harden. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. 59 seconds left in the first. Bamba a screen on quickly. Harden no good. Raptors leading by 14. Pass to Boucher. Here's Battle. And here's quickly for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here is Los Angeles now after Toronto got the three-pointer. And so here's Toronto. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Harden the pass to Bamba to stop the run. Boucher with the rebound. With 2 seconds left, and another basket for Toronto.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. Jones is out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Highland. 17 points in his last outing. Boucher with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Shed, that's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Will it go? Highland misses. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Battle. Hits the three-point bomb.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And he's good on the three ball. Abaji's got 6 in the quarter. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Yeah, defensively, you really don't want to get Bones Highland to the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
Well, I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back kind of the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority 1.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The tray, it's good from long range. Highland's got 5 points so far.
Some competitive fire here from Highland. He gets them right back for that last 3.
It's Barrett on the wing. From the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
1:44 left now here in the second. Quickly against Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Tipped away. Leonard. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Harden the pass to Jones. Now Highland. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Dick, that's good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Harden against Quickly. Here's Mann, still without a basket. Wide open. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And so it's Toronto, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You look at Los Angeles, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Raptors.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Toronto now. So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher, Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocks down the three ball.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season, but Yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient, but patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Drives to the hoop. And Harden with the stop.
And once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Here's Boucher. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
It's Powell with the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
A 3 from Quickly. Good on the triple. Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Dick. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Powell, no one around him. And again, no good by the Clippers. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Harden kicks to Powell. Kicks it out to Harden. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 13.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
1:32 left to play in the third. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Grady ready to answer.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Powell. Some solid defense from Pirtle.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Dick. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Inside, here's Leonard, and it's blocked.
That's R.J. coming in and locked in to get the block.
Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Harden scanning the floor. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Harden's got 15.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Raptors running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Dunn. Terrence Mann is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Batum, and it's Harden in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Batum, 6'8", really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
From deep, Harden. The shot will not fall.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Battle. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Harden. Here's Mann. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Batum. Harden outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Battle.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Traps in the tray.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the 3-ball is good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Abaji. Lets the 3 fly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And here's Harden. To end the cold streak. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
For 3, Mitchell buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Another miss by Harden.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
For 3, Mitchell. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And now he's gone streaking where 1 leads to 2, which leads to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
Batum sets a screen for Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
gotten as one-sided as it gets today. You know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Grady Dick.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Mitchell outside for 3. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate, like guys he cannot miss.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Dunn. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Mitchell. From past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And here's Harden for 3. Here's Shed. Takes the 3. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Grady Dick.